To date, I think we have about 25 different research projects which have research articles which have been published. Very prominent research pertaining to the genetics of the white lion, also the artificial reproductive research that we've been involved in. In 2017, we made history by being the first facility to produce lion cubs through artificial insemination.
South Africa, being the biggest exporter of big cats and their body parts worldwide, has a huge responsibility to play in the welfare of these animals. We need to take responsibility for the animals that are currently in our care. This means that welfare standards need to be improved. It means that the facilities who currently have these animals need to be held accountable for their welfare. In many cases, FORPAWS has seen a complete opposite of this, a lack of welfare being implemented because these animals are merely commodities.
Many diseases of wildlife that need to be researched, and it's extremely difficult to do it outside captive animals. The advantage also of captive animals is you can have a disease-free population. So we can study the diseases of the ones in the wild in contrast to what goes on in a facility like this.
For many years, the South African government has announced an end to commercial lion breeding. This controversial practice, which is part of the economy, generates millions of dollars in revenue annually. The Department of Conservation is recommending for the time being that owners of breeding facilities give up the business by either sterilizing the animals or handing them over to the government for release into the wild or relocation to reserves. A definitive date for the closure of the entire industry is not yet known.